How European colonization changed religion in Native American tribes. Explore how European colonization transformed the religious practices of Native American tribes, blending old traditions with new faiths and resilience. How European colonization changed religion in Native American tribes.
Hey, so I was thinking about how much Native American tribes went through after European colonization, not just in terms of land and culture, but especially in the religious sphere. It's a fascinating, complex story that doesn't get talked about nearly enough. I mean, when Europeans arrived, it wasn't just about trade or warfare. Entire belief systems and spiritual practices among Native American people faced huge upheaval. Let's start with the basics. Before Europeans showed up, many Native American tribes had rich and diverse spiritual traditions that were deeply tied to their environment and way of life. These traditions emphasized harmony with nature, the sacredness of the earth, animals, and the cosmos, and community rituals passed down through generations. Spiritual leaders like medicine men and women played a big role in guiding their people. Now, when European colonizers came, they brought with them Christianity, which was aggressively pushed upon Native American tribes. Missionaries, often backed by colonial governments, tried to convert Native American people to Christianity, sometimes by force and sometimes by more subtle means like education or trade incentives. This colonial pressure created a lot of tension because adopting the colonizers' religion often meant rejecting indigenous beliefs. For some Native American tribes and individuals, conversion was a survival strategy or a way to negotiate power in a changing world. In other cases, it was a genuine spiritual shift, but it was usually not a simple or complete replacement of native traditions. Syncretism played a big role during this period. This is where Native American tribes blended Christianity with their traditional beliefs, creating unique spiritual practices that allowed them to hold on to some of their heritage while adapting to new realities. Many tribes also experienced suppression of their ceremonies and languages, which were often considered pagan or heathen by colonizers. This suppression created generational trauma and loss of religious knowledge. Despite these pressures, Native American culture remained resilient. Even today, many indigenous communities are revitalizing their spiritual traditions, while sometimes incorporating Christian elements they adopted centuries ago. What's particularly noteworthy is that the religious changes weren't uniform. Different Native American tribes responded in varied ways depending on their location, relationships with settlers, and cultural values. For example, some tribes in the Southwest, like the Navajo or Pueblo peoples, absorbed Christian symbolism into their rituals but maintained a strong connection to their original cosmologies. In contrast, other tribes, especially those in the East, experienced more direct attempts to erase traditional religions. This intersection of faith, identity, and colonization is a key part of Native American history that helps explain some of the complexities within Native American heritage today. It's not just about loss, but about survival, adaptation, and sometimes the blending of spiritual worlds in powerful, unexpected ways. Speaking of powerful stories of faith and perseverance, there's a book I highly recommend called For Such a Time as This. It really dives into the strength and spirit of Native American people during tumultuous periods, highlighting their courage and resilience. If you're interested in understanding this part of Native American culture and history through a compelling read, definitely get your copy today. It's a meaningful look at faith, identity, and endurance amidst change. So, next time you think about Native American tribes and their history, remember that their spiritual journeys are just as dynamic and significant as their physical landscapes and cultures. It's a story of change, yes, but also of preservation and hope.